Black Panther for the win. Roger is stone cold arrested. And Esper is dead. You're watching Monkey News Source. Yeah, it's the Monkey News Source with Gordon and Tamra. It might be cold outside, but it sure is warm here in the studio. Please welcome your host, Gordon. All right. Welcome back to Monkey News Source, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host with the mostest, Gordon Goodall. So nice to see you. Thank you again for joining us. And without further ado, let me please welcome the woman who is leaning on her chair so she doesn't get in my shot, Tamra.
Hi, everybody.
She's not a ghost.
I'm not a ghost.
Not a ghost.
I'm Tamra. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you,
How's it
Tamra.
going?
It is hard to miss you.
No.
Because Tamra
Yeah.
looks great.
I'm very, it's very hot.
But on camera,
The light.
rule is
Never wear white
don't
on
wear
camera.
white or
I ran out of
stripes.
the house and I was going to bring a sweater and
Yeah.
I forgot the sweater to wear over this white.
epic
Epic fail.
fail. But you know what?
It's a little hot.
We don't judge.
A little hot.
We don't. I can see you.
When I say hot, I don't mean like I'm like, you know,
No,
egocentric.
it's a little hot like in here.
Like the lighting.
Like a little hot like right here.
Okay, we get it.
Like right
It's very
in that-
hot in my
right
shirt
in this area right here. It's like
we
kind
get
of
it.
hot.
We get it.
Like
Thank
hot.
you. Thank you.
Hashtag
Hashtag
now-
me too. Me too.
has
Hashtag
now
me
hit-
too, Gordon.
has now officially hit
Thanks.
Monkey News Source.
It did. You're fired.
And fired from my own show.
Yes.
Because I just potentially harassed
Your
my co-host.
Your co-host. Yeah.
So that was bad.
Yeah.
But that's
Don't
an
do
example.
that. Don't do that.
Don't do what we did
Don't
just
do
now.
that.
That was an example
Yeah.
of how
Not what not to do.
right.
And don't wear white.
Correct. So two things we just learned. One, if your coworker wears white,
On camera.
don't call them out by pointing to the area of them
We get it. Let's move on.
that's hot.
We have a really great show today, guys.
Anyway, okay, so we do have a really great show today.
Yeah.
We have we have a great guest.
Yes.
And then we have two special guests
Yes.
who have not joined our performance before, or our show before.
No.
But we're hoping that they'll be regulars.
They'll be regular.
We'll see how they
We'll
do.
see how it works out.
Very excited about that.
Yes.
That's a little bit later in the show. But first, what else is going on? Oh, so, you know, I said it in the cold open.
Yeah.
William Esper is dead.
William Esper just died.
Now, Tamra
I'm very
is our...
sad. He was a wonderful teacher.
Right, you're a resident actor.
He
So
inspired
tell the viewers
many
who
people.
the heck he is, because
well,
I have no idea.
I took a summer intensive, which is like an 8-week program at the William Esper studio.
Right.
I was not fortunate enough to work with William Esper, but I worked with another teacher who was just as amazing as he was. He was taught by William Esper, and I am so sad because I always wanted to meet him. Tons of celebrities have went through his studio and inspired them to become better actors, and he had such a great personality and made people feel very comfortable. So I just wanted let's have a moment of silence for William Esper.
All right, well, for starters, I already thought this guy was dead. I had no idea.
Wait, we're having a moment of silence.
A moment of silence for William Esper. There you go. That was great. So listen, he inspired Meisner, right?
No. He was taught by Stanford Meisner.
Meisner,
He carried on
teacher.
the techniques that Meisner taught, and he taught it in his studio.
And one of his techniques is the repeat technique, which is one of
Meisner
my favorite.
technique.
That's a Meisner technique.
Yeah, so you say something and you really let it hit you.
Yeah.
And how does it make you feel? And then you don't just respond with the same tone as you have. Respond how it makes you feel.
All right. So, for example, I would say something like, "I'm waiting for this call."
You're waiting for this call.
I'm waiting for this call.
Yeah, you're waiting for this call.
I'm waiting for this call.
Hey, you're waiting for this call.
All right. I'm waiting for the call.
Hey, it's very obvious you're waiting for this call.
Obviously, I'm waiting for this call.
See, it goes on and on and on and on.
I'm very worked up
But
now.
you
That
can-
really,
I know, see,
does
you-
that ever de-escalate? Can
No,
you be like, oh,
it usually gets you.
for this
It
call.
usually gets you in an emotional spot because
Yeah.
you're reacting off of my emotion and back and forth. That it does get you heated, and it actually, when you do it right, you get in touch with your feelings and you cry, and it's a natural cry. It's not like one of those like I'm fake crying. You know, it's like this is a part of technique and acting. It's a great exercise.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. I'm calling the SAG Awards.
SAG Awards.
Yeah.
Why? Because of your
Hey,
performance.
I have Tamra here. You have to see her do her Meisner. It's very impressive.
Thank you.
Great. So, okay, we'll talk next year.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Bye. All right, I just wanted to get that over
I
with.
can't wait.
I very rarely use the phone.
And I'll thank you in my speech for making that phone call.
I didn't even dial. It's a direct line to the SAG Awards. All right, so what else is going on? So the shutdown is finally over.
Yes.
Big news.
Yes.
Congratulations. So we got like 2.5 weeks left now.
Yep.
To nail this sucker before Trump probably shuts it down again, or maybe has a state of emergency. But One of the saddest things that come out of the whole thing was Joshua Tree National Park. Have you ever been there?
I have not, but I've heard you talk about it a lot.
It's in the desert.
It's in the desert.
Outside of Cali.
California. I know that much.
And it's kind of a big deal.
So what happened in Joshua Tree?
So
I kind of missed
here's
out.
the stupid thing. Okay, so
How
the
does
shutdown
yeah,
happened.
how does it affect how does Joshua Tree get affected?
Wait, this
yeah.
is crazy. The shutdown happened, and the government was like, you know what, people who work at Joshua Tree, all the national park rangers, leave the gates open. You know, it's a park. People just come and check it out, whatever. So first thing happened, the bathrooms back up so bad that they don't know what to do. It's a big, big environmental problem. Second thing that happens, within the couple first days, some campers go in there. They go camping. They're driving over roads that they're not allowed to drive on, squashing eco-life that takes hundreds of thousands of years to grow. And then some idiot backs his Jeep into a tree and knocks down one of the Joshua's trees.
No.
They take and
wait, time out. Does he get in trouble with
he took off in his Jeep. We don't know who he is.
And there's no cameras.
No cameras in the middle of the desert.
Oh my
So the problem is that like people were chopping down trees.
That's horrible.
Stepping on grounds that they're not allowed to be on, and now they're saying it's going to take a couple hundred years.
It was like the LA riots, but in the jungle.
In the jungle, but it's going to take a couple hundred years.
Oh my gosh.
To refurbish the lands back to where they were before the government shutdown.
Well,
so that is
we won't be around.
an environmental crisis.
When they replay this.
Not cool.
In a time capsule.
Honestly, it's not even that pretty. I mean, it's like the desert. There's trees. It's like a bunch of cactuses.
Right, well,
but that's not the point. The point is
sad.
Sad.
It's very sad.
So you know what? Let's get to some happier news.
Yes.
I think we should get to our guest. We're doing. Oh, excuse me. My
okay?
chairs. It's just I gotta get a new chair. Our guest today is coming to us live via satellite, which is something we've not done before.
No, I'm very excited.
We're very excited. We had a video crew meet our guest in Arizona. And we're really excited. We're going to try this out live via satellite, see if we can get them. But before we get to the satellite, let's go ahead and, like we always do, Keith, run the package. Our guest tonight is a puppeteer in Arizona, where she teaches puppeteering and puppet building and general silliness at her Phoenix art studio called Puppet Pie. She coordinates the programming for the puppet program at Gen Con every year and serves on the board of the Puppeteers of America. Please welcome to Monkey News Source, Stacey Gordon. Let's see if we can get her. We're very excited for tonight's guest.
Let's see what happens.
She's live
via satellite.
She's a puppeteer, and she's saying hi to us from Arizona. So let's go ahead and say, hi, Stacey. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Stacey.
Hi. Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So, you know, Stacey, like some of our other guests, is what we like to call a 5-time
quadruple.
She's got the puppet building. You have the acting, Stacey.
Acting.
The voicing. She's an expert
she
sewer.
Sews, yeah.
Right, and she's generally awesome. So, you know, thanks for being here live via satellite. And, you know, we have a lot of puppetry fans on our show. Yeah. That's one thing Monkey News Source courts. The puppetry crews love us. So, you know, let's start from the beginning, Stacey. Tell us, if you could, tell us about your training and how you got your start in puppetry. And, you know, tell us about your background and your education and stuff like that.
Totally. Well, I think it's really important that everyone know I am a college dropout. Because I thought, you know what I don't need to do puppetry? I don't need student loans. I knew from a younger age that I wanted to be a puppeteer, so I started puppeteering when I was 14. I volunteered my mom to make me a set of puppets, and I started puppeteering with my local church. It was awesome. They had googly eyes. I learned so much. And then kind of kept on going until one day one of my friends said, hey, Stacey, would you help me build some severed finger puppets for a puppet show I want to write? And we formed a group called Elastic Theater. My friend Tommy Mack and I, we all did puppet shows for adults.
So tell me about, like, growing up. Did you have any major influences in puppetry? Like, who did you admire?
I've always admired Bill Baird. I was in love with the marionettes on Sound of Music as a kid. And my grandfather carved marionettes, so I grew up with homemade marionettes and homemade puppets. But of course, like most people in my generation, I'm a Jim Henson kid. I grew up on everything that he made.
Now, I have a follow-up question. In the marionette world, like, what are they made of? Like, do they have like a wooden skeleton?
So marionettes can be made out of a lot of different things. There's some people who carve them out of styrofoam and then cover them in paper mache. There's some people who carve them out of wood. There's some people who make them out of fabric. Kind of the moral of the story is if you make something and it's controlled with strings from overhead, it's a marionette. Or if it has a wire rod down into its head, then it's a rod marionette. There's kind of no rules. And that's partly what I love about puppetry is there really aren't any rules in building or creating or performing with puppets.
Okay, so Stacey, tell us about Puppet Pie and your roots with that. And then I'm wondering, what drew you to focus on the tiny side of puppets? Because I know you do a lot of macro work and you do a lot of stuff with finger puppets. So I guess the big question is, why finger puppets?
So I started Puppet Pie in 2006, even though I'd been building since 2001 pretty consistently. But Puppet Pie actually got started because of the finger puppets.
Interesting.
Yeah, very cool.
I kind of took nerdy to the next level in that my mom didn't just take me to any old Comic-Con convention. My mom actually took me to doll and miniature and teddy bear conventions as a kid, and so I've always been fascinated with very, very tiny things. I was actually invited to be part of an art show at a gallery in Phoenix called the Trunk Space, and a few months before, I was in a very bad car accident, and I got mono from my passenger, so I couldn't stand up. I couldn't get up and make puppets, for long periods of time. And it turns out that a finger puppet was kind of the perfect amount because I could stay awake for it and finish the whole thing. And I am a huge fan of instant gratification, so I put my finger puppets in the show instead.
Okay, so tell me everything about your involvement in Puppetry of America festivals.
So I'm actually one of the board members of Puppeteers of America, and every 2 years we have a national festival. I helped put on one of our Pacific Southwest regional festivals this past year, and this year is our national festival, and I'll be in there running the puppetry store and just, kind of helping out as a board member this year. They're really, really great opportunities to learn about puppetry. That's where I got most of my education, and see amazing shows. Even if you're not into the education side, just attending, just to see, so many wonderful shows from around the world and around our country is a really great opportunity.
All right, so I have a question. What is Gen Con? And more to the point, I hear that there's a big furry scene at all these festivals. So I'm just kind of curious to know, are you familiar with the furries?
I'm familiar with the furries. There's probably a furry scene there because I feel like there's a furry scene everywhere, but I'm not exactly part of it. So the Gen Con is a board game convention. If you like tabletop gaming, D&D, Settlers of Catan, that kind of thing, you can go and play awesome nerdy board games all weekend long. It's held in Indianapolis, and I believe it's the first weekend in August this year, so just a few weeks after our Puppet Festival in Minneapolis. And there's an entire puppet program there, and I happen to be the puppet program coordinator. So if you want to be part of the Gen Con Puppet Program, you can find us on Facebook under Gen Con Puppet Program, and I'll be putting up some information about how to submit if you're a puppeteer, or how to attend if you just want to see what's going on.
So Stacey, what kind of advice do you have, for people who want to start puppeteering and the up-and-comers? What kind of advice do you have for them?
That's a really important question. So the best thing you can do is learn lots of different styles of puppetry. And then the other great thing is to really pour yourself into your own thing. The wonderful thing, like you said, was there's room for everybody. And especially when you're doing your own thing. Create sketches and perform in puppet slams, perform on your street corner, perform in the grocery store, post that to YouTube. and just create whatever you can. Remember that really there's almost no wrong way to do it. Build as much as you can, perform as much as you can, and yeah, enjoy making your own thing.
Wow. Well, you know, what an inspiring message.
Totally.
So, you know, I just want to say thanks again for
you.
joining us here, Stacey. And next time we hope to have you here in studio in New York. So
That'd be
we
cool.
really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, Stacey. Nice to talk to you.
Oh, hey, Tamra.
Oh, hey, Speedy.
Hey, it's Speedy. Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
I'm here to do my speed interview with your special guest, Stacey Gordon.
Oh, Speedy. We just finished talking to her. We just finished the interview. She was live via satellite. She wasn't even here.
What? She's not even here?
No.
Where is she?
She's in Arizona. We just filmed her live via satellite.
Oh, no. Arizona. I love Arizona. I'm going to go interview her live.
No.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Pew. Oh, my God, Stacey Gordon. Hey, it's me. It's Speedy. I'm
Hi,
here for your
Speedy.
speed interview.
Hi. I
was-
wasn't expecting you so
Yeah,
soon.
yeah. I was heartbroken when I found out that you weren't in the studio in New York, so I came all the way over here to do your speed interview.
You found my hidden location.
That's right. Because I'm Speedy.
Really good.
I'm not going to let this interview get away. Stacey Gordon,
Okay, yes.
are you ready for your speed interview? This is
Yes.
how it works.
Okay.
You have 1 minute on the clock.
1
minute on the clock. Answer all the questions correctly, and you're awesome. Get them all correct, but run out of time, you're still awesome. Are you ready? Here we go. On 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Start the clock. Here we go. First question. What's the capital of France?
Paris.
That's correct. Ding the bell. Who is the only member of ZZ Top who doesn't have a beard?
Y.
What?
Mr. Y.
Wrong. Wrong answer. Next question. Finish this song lyric. I want to hold your
Hand.
That's correct. Ding the bell. The ocean is blue because of the way it absorbs sunlight. True or false?
True.
True or false?
True.
That's right. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
As much as he could.
That's right. Ding the bell. What's the sexiest name you can think of?
Travis.
Now say it sexy.
Travis.
Sexier. Oh, there you go. Who should be the next president?
Obama.
It's not possible. Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting Cal.
You saw that
I
coming.
did.
And what is the best type of cheese? Swiss, cheddar, or camembert?
Camembert.
That is correct. How did we do on time?
She made it.
She made it! Congratulations, Stacey Gordon. You're the first person to ever beat Speedy on this Speedy interview.
Yes. What do I win?
You win a kiss from me. Mwah. So I'm Speedy, and this is Stacey Gordon for the Speedy interview. Thanks and goodbye.
Yay, Stacey, you won the game. I can't believe you made the 1 minute mark. That was so awesome.
That was amazing, right?
Oh my gosh!
Wow, Speedy, you're so fast. I know. That's why they call me Speedy.
How did you get back from Arizona all the way back to New York that fast?
I'll never tell. Whoa, that was crazy.
Wow, that's why
Gosh.
his name's Speedy.
That's why they call him Speedy. So, you know, we're really excited for our next part of the show. We have two guests who have not been here before. They are twins. They are siblings. And we're very excited to welcome to the show. Please welcome to Monkey News Source, making their Monkey News Source debut, the Rosado twins.
Thank you, Gordon.
Hey, Gordon, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We're the Risotto twins. I'm Anthony.
I'm Tina Marie.
Yeah, can you tell we're twins, but we're fraternal twins.
Right here.
Yeah, right there, up top.
Thanks for having us.
What's happening? Look at that. Look at that.
You look,
That's nice.
You look. You think you look good, right?
That's good. I look good.
You look good.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Actually, it literally blings.
What?
That's a nice bling. Look at that bling.
Literally
you see that?
what?
You see my bling?
Yeah, you're
Check
so
it out.
shiny. You're so.
Yeah.
What is that called? Hot. You're so
Amazing.
hot.
I'm so amazing. So yeah, so Gordon and Tamra asked us here because they want us to, you know, review some of the more gossipy type of the news on the lighter side.
Yeah.
Because it's like so weird because everything's so like heavy these days, you know.
You know all this dreary shit, like the end of the world stuff. Like you gotta hide all your jewelry these days because you don't know when. Like you know, like what is that King Jong Chinese guy?
Yeah, King Jong-un.
Whatever.
That's like
he
a
might
problem.
drop a big bomb on us.
Yeah, or
a
steal your
big
jewelry.
bomb.
You don't know. It's like so weird.
Weird.
It's weird, that stuff. So we got some stories, so I'm going to tell you about some stories. All right, so what's going on? So the biggest news of the week is an Arctic blast coming our way.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that blast.
Those colors are so pretty.
Yeah, it's almost like a rainbow flag. So like, why would you be so scared about it in the first
I
place?
know. It's like, come on, here I come. Like, you know, Fruit Loops.
Yeah, but what you got to know is that, see the purple?
Yeah.
See the purple?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
look at my hand disappears.
Oh my God.
That's so weird.
You
'Cause
like
I thought I was gonna point.
You're like a puppeteer.
That's weird.
Like a puppeteer.
That's
I'm
weird. Look at
puppeteering
that.
the
Oh, you're
mat.
puppeteering the earth. That's like so odd.
You know what is that red? Is it still hot in Florida?
It's still hot in Florida, which is like why everybody goes to Florida. I totally understand it
It's like
now.
migration of birds.
Because it's going to be like negative 20 degrees.
Old birds.
If you lived in Chicago, it's going to be colder than Antarctica.
Shush.
I'm not
No,
kidding.
don't shush, but shush.
Why is Diana laughing?
I
Hey,
don't-
Diana, why are you laughing?
Because she thinks that it's going to be cold. She's nervous.
Global warming and the
people
effects
laugh-
of global warming are nothing to laugh about, Diana.
No, but people laugh because they're nervous.
Fine, she's nervous. She's nervous about dying in the frigid cold.
Know how hot you are.
Yeah, I know. Because I got my own global warming situation over here.
Yeah.
I don't have a heater in my house.
It's like 98.5 degrees.
Right, because that's why I don't have a heater in my house.
Yeah.
That and because I didn't pay my power bill.
Yeah.
But like that's a different situation
Anyway,
altogether.
what's going on, man?
So I'm saying is that in Chicago it's going to be negative 20, maybe negative 25 degrees Celsius. That's colder than Antarctica, which is like crazy. That's like really weird. You don't want to be living in Chicago anyway.
You know what?
I don't know why anyone would live in Chicago in the first place, except for the pizza's pretty good.
Vinny, because the hot dogs. You ever have the hot dogs? They're so delicious. They're like different than the ones on the East Coast, Tony.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
pretty
Vinny.
Good.
Why
Pretty
call you
good.
Tony?
You tell me whatever you want.
That's
I don't
your
give a shit.
nickname. Your
My
nickname.
nickname is Tony, but my real name is Anthony, but my nickname is Tony. But you
Anthony?
could also call me Vinny.
No, it's Vinny
Or
Anthony.
some people call me Tom.
His confirmation name was Anthony.
Yeah, well, let's
So
not talk about that
Vinny
right
Anthony.
now.
So sometimes
know,
I
it's
call
so
him
embarrassing.
Tony.
Next thing you know, she's going to want to bring out the pictures. Speaking of pictures.
I do have pictures.
So guess what's going on Netflix right now? So I tried to Netflix and chill the other day.
Yeah.
I Netflix and chill the other day. Diana, just walk around the fucking set. Doesn't matter.
What's
Wherever
going
you
on?
go, it doesn't
I
really
saw
matter.
something furry behind
It
me.
was the boom mic.
It looked
Diana's
like-
got the boom mic. and she's
Vinny,
what?
that looked like a troll. What's that
Yeah,
called?
there it is.
That movie, The Trolls.
Justin
Was there
Timberlake's
a troll
in the
in
background
here?
all of a
What
sudden.
kind- is this like the back lot? What's
It's
going
fine.
on?
There it is again, because she needs to get good audio. She needs to hear what I'm saying to
Yeah,
everybody.
you loud mouth. You think she needs that?
It's like walking around with a giant caterpillar
Got a
all day
loud
long.
mouth. You don't need that.
All right, so put up the next picture. Look at what's going on Netflix.
Who's that?
That's Ted Bundy.
He's hot.
No, he's a serial killer.
He's so cute.
He killed like 30 people
His
already.
facial hair makes me want to like go up to him and kiss him.
Yeah, but then guess what he would do to you?
What?
He would kill you,
Get out of here.
set you on fire,
Get outta
and then
here.
eat you.
No.
That's what he did.
He's cute.
Yeah, he's crazy though.
He's so crazy cute.
And everybody on the internet's like, oh, he's so hot, because everyone's like, oh, it's so hot. Everyone's so hot all of a freaking sudden.
Hold up.
But he's a serial killer.
Did he get caught?
Yeah, he's dead. He
Oh.
was executed
Oh, sorry.
for his crimes.
Oh, sorry.
And in 4 years, wait, hang on,
That's a
I
shame.
got facts. Where's
That's
my
a lot of-
facts?
That's a shame, Vinny.
In 4 years between 1974 and 1978, get this handsome fella,
Yeah.
right, who looks all handsome,
was
right?
hot.
Because you date him, right?
I would
You'd
do
hit
him.
that,
I would
right?
do him.
You'd hit that. If you didn't know what he was all about, and he drove up in a van, and he picked you up in a diner, and he was like, hey, he picked you up at the Coach Diner.
Yeah, then
and
I'll
all
go
of a
like
sudden-
this or something.
Right.
He try some shit
right,
on
but,
me.
but then he'd kill you anyway.
No, I'll kill him.
Because he killed 30 people.
That's scary.
That's a lot of
shit.
people. Then he was executed in the 90s, in the 80s.
That's scary.
And now they're doing a whole special on him because, people are infatuated with that kind of stuff. People like doom and gloom.
Doom and gloom.
People like doom and gloom. It's
Whatever
like
happened to
stupid.
like happy,
People don't want to
laughy,
watch
taffy?
a Netflix special about something happy. They
Why
want to watch
not?
stuff about like when people get upset.
Are you
and stuff.
okay, Vinny?
I'm getting upset
I'm
about
getting
the
a little
fact that
choked
people
up.
like to watch people
We're
get
on
upset.
TV. You don't get choked up.
Peace and love. All right, so you know what else happened? I'm really upset about this. Guess who got snubbed at the SAG Awards?
Me.
2 times running.
Me.
You did. You wish. My girlfriend over here, Lady Gaga.
You going out with her?
I wish.
You are?
I would go out with her.
You would you?
I would go out with her.
She got like
She's a nice Italian
she got like
lady.
fibromyalgia.
What's her last
You need
name?
a lot of money
What's her
to
last
maintain
name?
that illness.
Gaga. What's her real name again?
A lady.
Nah, she's got a real name.
Lady.
Fabrizio.
Her first name's
I
Lady.
think it's Fabrizio. I think she's from the family
Stephanie
Fabrizio.
Germanotti.
Stephanie Germanati. Good,
this
Diana.
just in.
Diana's got
This
it.
just in.
This just in.
Stephanie
Diana knows.
Barana.
Steffi Veronica.
Stephanie
well, good for her.
Parada.
She got snubbed. But here's the real question.
Look at that
Look
dress.
at them. Look at those twos.
She's like, look at my knee.
Look at those twos.
Are they dating?
You think they're a thing, right?
I think they.
Look at the way she's looking at him. Look at the way she's looking
maybe
at him.
she just sneezed.
I wish I had a girl looking at me
Maybe
like
she
that.
just sneezed.
She didn't sneeze. It
Oh,
doesn't,
so
it doesn't
she's
like
gonna
she's
sneeze.
saying,
She's like,
bless you.
achoo.
Looks like she's saying like I love you, and he's like, look at me, I'm a genius. I made a bunch of movies. Everyone loves my movies.
Yeah, but you know, so snubbed. You know what? She's not even an actress.
He's
why?
a rich guy.
Why
He
does she
doesn't
even
need
gotta
it.
get nominated? She's not
Doesn't
even an
matter.
actress.
She's a
No,
supermodel.
Vinny, she's a singer.
Yeah, but she's a singer actress now. She's a double
That's
threat.
why she got snubbed. She's a singer.
She got snubbed. Anyway, I think it's going to be a big surprise for everybody at the Oscars when my lady Germanati gets her Oscar.
Who?
Germanati, Gaga
Who's
already
that?
over there. Gaga, we're just looking at a picture of her.
Oh,
Pay
lady.
attention. Lady
I don't know.
Gaga.
Germanati. I know it sounds like the Illuminati.
Lady Gaga.
Maybe she's in the Illuminati and they just didn't think it was her time to get nominated.
You can't talk about the Illuminati.
Why not?
I told you, not allowed to talk about the Illuminati.
Stop making me embarrassed.
Fucking pay attention.
Hey,
to
watch
what
your
you
language. We're on
want,
TV. Bleep. You gotta
All right.
bleep that now.
All right, so paying attention. There you go. That's an aerial shot. That's a helicopter shot because we got a drone in studio. Look at that.
Whoa.
Check it out. Check it out. That's our floor.
Vinny,
What?
take it easy.
All right, and in closing, and finally, check this out. Check it
What
out.
is that?
Does that want to make you lose your appetite or what? You
What
want to eat
is
that
that?
cake? You can eat that
Is
cake?
that, wait, hold on.
You gonna eat that?
Hold on.
You gonna eat
is
that
that
cake?
a Cabbage Patch Kid in the vagina?
It's a baby coming out of a vagina with pubic hairs that are made out of chocolate sprinkles, and it's got a little peanut
Hold
anus.
on. Whose cake is this? What happened?
This is the baby shower cake from Amy Schumer.
Oh my God, she's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. Why'd you get like a weird accent all of a sudden? That was weird. You sounded like Denise.
Who's
Down-
Denise?
Denise from the
Because
coffee shop.
We hang out. Wait, hold on. That kind of looks like Amy Schumer.
Yeah, that's crazy. The
That's
baby.
hilarious.
I don't know if that looks like Amy Schumer, but I think that might look like Amy Schumer's anus.
Wait, is she having a girl because it's pink?
I don't know. I don't know if it's gender reveal or
Or
they're
is
just
it-
celebrating the fact that something's coming out of her anus.
Hold on, Vinny.
That is crazy. I would not eat that cake. I'd be
Wait.
like, I don't want this cake.
Hold on. Is the pink because she's having a girl or is it pink because it's a vagina?
It looks like a pink because it's like they're trying to reenact the labia.
So you don't know if she's having a boy or girl?
I don't know genetically what's going on over there. I'm just saying that they have bad taste in party cakes because I wouldn't want to go to that party and eat that cake.
I think I would. I think it's hilarious.
I feel sick just looking at it. I mean, it's bad enough I gotta like listen to Amy Schumer's like jokes all the time.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, she's funny to use.
Amy
All
Schumer.
ladies love Cool
She
J.
talks about all the good stuff that like makes me laugh, like all the lady stuff.
I don't know.
Relationships.
I never had an issue with her until this cake came along.
Well, you know,
I was gonna go out for dessert after dinner tonight and get a cannoli, and now I don't think I'll be able to look at a cannoli
come on,
again.
cannolis are different, all right?
No, I think it's like my one true love. If you guys know anything about me, because we just met, cannolis my favorite.
Those are really good.
Now I don't know if I can ever
Second,
enjoy
the
one again.
second thing is what are those frikadelles and the struffelers?
Yeah, and I like that other thing, the bear claws.
Oh, the bear claws.
Yeah.
That isn't. That's a.
I can't eat that anyway. I'm
What
gonna
is-
think about is that
can I
now.
just hold-
Get
I-
that out of here.
I
I
was
can't
try-
look
I
at
was
that,
trying to
Keith. I
hide-
can't look at the picture.
I was trying to
anymore.
hide her butthole.
No,
there.
yeah, so we don't look at that. I can't block it. I can't block it.
All right, all right.
All right, anyway, so back to you, Tamra Gordon. So thank you for having us.
Thank
Good
you.
job, sis.
Good job, bro.
You're the freaking best.
All right, back to you.
All right.
Wow, that was a really crazy, fun show.
Um, That was awesome.
So, I just want to thank you guys for watching. But before we go, it's that time once again for Plugorama.
Plugorama! 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 Plugorama!
Dog Plugorama live via satellite. Stacey Gordon, Plugorama.
Plugorama me. You can go to puppetpie.com and see what I'm up to. Go to the workshops, see what I'm up to with the calendar. Visit Puppet Pie on Instagram or Puppet Pie on Facebook or Puppet Pie on... Nope, really just those two things. And that is all.
Plugorama, Tamra.
So you can watch our show. It replays again on Saturdays at 2 and 8. And also, we're Plugorama Gordon.
We're also doing Ride TV now, ladies and gentlemen. Check your local listing for Ride TV. All day Sunday. I think we got a 9 o'clock and a 12 o'clock and a 3 o'clock and a 6 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
And what?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Much better than 6 o'clock. Who watches TV at 6 o'clock? Nobody. So, we want to thank for everybody here at White Plains Community Media Facilities and everyone here at the Monkey News Source. Thank you for watching. I'm Gordon Goodall.
And I'm Tamra.
And that's
The
the
whole
whole rack
rack of
of bananas.